Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and in today's video I'm going to do the 7th taming session with these little guys here, Mocha and S'more. So they've definitely come a super long way from where they were. You can probably notice that they are so much easier to handle and just more curious and more receptive towards me in general. Now the biggest thing we have to conquer right now, and this is going to sound kind of funny, is honestly just coming out of the cage. So as you've seen them outside the cage, if you've been watching my training series, you'll know that they're okay with me touching them and picking them up outside the cage. They don't really have any sort of issue with it. They're not super afraid or anything like that. But one thing that I found with skittish rats in general is that they tend to develop a sort of anxiety almost when they're around the cage. And when I say anxiety, I just mean like they're more jumpy, they want to be near the cage, and as long as the cage is really in sight, you'll see these behaviors. And obviously that's not ideal, but sometimes you'll hear people say something like, once you get him out of the cage, he's super calm and sweet. He's hard to get out of the cage, or she's hard to get out of the cage, when they're referring to one of their rats. And yeah, I found that sometimes when you have rats who are more timid, they tend to be more timid just when they're around their cage. And I guess if I had to guess why, it's just because it's a more familiar area and they can get anxious about you taking them away from it. Whereas when they're out, they really don't have that area to go back to, and so they can't really think about that. You can see that they're not behaving badly right now about it because, first of all, it's free range time, so they want to come out really badly. They've gotten used to coming out at this time. And second of all, I've been trying not to grab them from the cage. Oops. Or at least not grab them if they're too far inside the... Get back in there! Too far inside the cage. So right now you can't really see the behaviors I'm talking about where they just kind of don't want to leave the cage, but you've seen them in some previous videos where like the babies would step on this and they'd be worried about putting their hind legs outside the cage. They just want to put their, oh my gosh, no, come on, can't you come over here? Yeah, so Mocha's not showing it right now, but often she'll be more likely to just not want to bring her whole body out. She'll stay with her paws or her hind paws on the rim like that and then just not really want to come out. Of course, she's not doing that now because that would be too nice. But one of the good ways to combat that I found is simply to really reward them for coming out on their own. And you can see here, they definitely want to come out. And because of that, they can get a lot better at just being okay with coming out of the cage, not having any problems, and that's really what I want. So you can already see that they're doing a lot better than they were. Mocha in particular is not doing that thing where she would just try to stay at least partially in the cage when getting treats, but it is making it harder to handle them because they want out so much. So this is another benefit of starting free range early, even before they're fully hand tame, and that's that you really build that motivation to come out of the cage. You give them another reason to want to come out other than just food. They're bouncing around so much. It's nice to have those secondary motivators like just coming out of the cage to play and just enjoying handling and actually wanting to come out. Because of that, do not eat my hand marshmallow. Of course, I introduced all of this with food, so they're not primary motivators, but still secondary motivators. So yeah, as you can see, they're doing really well. I've just been doing a little bit of luring them in and out before I take them out each time now. Oops. And because of that, I've been seeing a lot less of this wanting to keep part of their body, especially their hind legs, in the cage. They're just in general more confident around the cage and around me. And I'm going to have to take them out now before they lose it because this little nugget is going crazy. What is going on? Oh, you gotta lose it. Yeah, I love to play with them, but they're not completely ready for it. You can see they're not doing terrible. Okay, well, Mocha's being a little bouncy nugget now. She's a little bouncy nugget. She's a little bouncy nugget. She's a little bouncy nugget. Hey! Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take these little guys out before they lose it. And yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. How do I distract the other rats while I take some of the babies out? Okay, so I'm going to take these two out right now. You can see I have the babies right here. Also notice I don't have to use a carrier. Just put them right in. And there you go. Oh, there's Cookie. So as you can see, they feel a lot more comfortable. They're even play fighting. They're just being little insane crazies. It's so funny. So one thing I've also been working on outside the cage that I wasn't really working on too much before. It's so hard to get clips of them. It's just the babies squeaking and playing with each other. But anyways, one thing that I've been working on that I wasn't really doing before is I've been holding or picking up the babies. Where did they go? Okay, I think, oh man, now they're climbing on my back. They like to climb on my back in between the jacket here and like my shirt. Okay, I was gonna show you how I pick her up, but Mocha decided to sit on Biscuit. Mocha, you had that coming. You jumped on her. What's she supposed to do? Now Biscuit's like, get back here, you little rebel. I gotta sit on you because that was not allowed. Okay, I got them. So that is Biscuit. That is Biscuit. I just tried to pick up the wrong rat. Biscuit kind of looks exactly like S'more in certain lightings. I mean, on the camera. She doesn't look like that in person. But, oh my gosh. S'more, will you stop harassing Oreo? She's just harassing the heck out of him. And now we have Biscuit and Mocha. Guys, you're so mean to the older rats. There we go. Boop. There we go. So I've been kind of working on handling like that. Oreo is losing her little mind because she wants to be the one being picked up and given yogurt. Okay, here you go. Oh, the tables have turned. Now you want up, huh, Mocha? So yeah, I wasn't handling them too much outside the cage before, mostly just because they were kind of skitty, well, pretty skitty outside the cage, and I didn't want them to associate that too much with handling, although of course I did handle them some because they do need to get used to it. But now that they're more happy in the area and we've really been working on handling in general, they're definitely getting better about it. Of course, the easiest way to catch them is just show them some yogurt. Yummy, yummy, yummy. You little suckers! Oi! My yogurt! Jeez. I'm trying to pick up the baby, guys. This is very difficult. There we go. Ha! I got her. There we go. Boink! There we go. And I don't know if you guys have seen my latest training video, but I was teaching the babies to jump onto my hand, which is also really helpful in just, oh my god, they're going crazy. But it's also really helpful in just getting them accustomed to coming towards my hand instead of going away from it. Definitely nice to teach them to come forward. I don't know, kid. Uh-oh, we got a baby in the pocket. Wait, baby, get out of there. Wait, hey. Hey, get your butt out of my pocket. Okay. Get out. There we go. Jeez. I tell you, got some pocket rats. Oh. Mocha, are you seriously still trying to harass poor little Bisque? He's a good little Bisque. She's such a sweet nugget. Look at that Bisky. Okay, so I'm just going to continue working with them like this. I think they're in here. And we'll see how that goes. I think they're doing really well. So yeah, I'll see you later, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!